Yeah, you deserve a BET award
Listen.
for news presentation. On
Thank
the
you to
podcast.
my mom and
In
to
Kenya.
God, of course, and to Chief Keef for inspiring me to make music. Yeah.
Chief Keef. Chief
Especially
Keef getting a shout out from
immediately
nowhere.
after
All
God
right.
is Chief Keef.
Chief Gif. Chief Gif. Chief Gif.
Oh my God. Yo, what's up, and welcome to the 30% Podcast, episode 29, hosted by yours truly and Sam. Let's clap it up for Sam, because the past few pods have been forgetting to introduce Sam properly.
Yep.
Yo, Sam, what's up? What's up? Episode 29, bro.
What's
Are you
going
looking
on?
25?
Yo, oh jeez. That how did you?
And I'm not pausing that, bro. I'm not pausing it.
In your mind, you vetted that and you decided that was going to pass. That's my issue with you.
It's the only thing about 29 that I could really think about. I'm sorry.
All right, man. Hey, hi, Afam.
Hi, how are you? What's up, Sam?
What's
up, Doc?
I don't know, man. Me, I'm stressed. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm stressed, but
yeah, I know you have a lot of things going on that you can't really talk about on the pod. I know. But hey, that's the music industry for you. What? I'm giving too many hints. But aside from that, Sam, like how? So okay, like if it's possible to put that aside, how are you doing? You know,
I'm alright, man. I am chilling. I am neutral, I think, honestly. Aside from that, I'm neutral.
Neutral.
Very neutral. Just here, just trying to figure things out as always.
Yeah.
It's boring, unfortunately, but there we are. My life is boring.
I'm gonna need you to put that gear in drive from neutral and let's go forth into the world.
Why are you sounding like
kph.
one of those fake YouTube, what do you call them? YouTube, what are they called? Life coaches. And dating coaches, those quacks, just stealing money from. Anyhow, how are you doing?
I would never be a dating coach, man. My love life is a
You wouldn't get a dating coach?
Anyway,
do you think you have the Rees like that? Rees. I just said Rees.
I don't have W Rees, bro. How am I? SkeeYee. Ooh, that's how I am.
Oh, yeah.
SkeeYee.
Yeah.
Bro, Sexy Red song is fire. SkeeYee. Oh, she's so fire.
Absolutely terrible.
Sam, how can you listen to that and not be hype?
You will never convince me that song is good. And the
SkeeYee.
And the beat. I hate it when people say that even the beat is so basic. It's so annoying.
Yeah, and that's why it's fire.
That's low effort music. That's low effort music.
SkeeYee.
All right.
Do you want to know what I think about your opinion, Sam?
I don't. Can we move on?
SkeeYee.
Yeah. Oh gosh, this is terrible. I think you listen back to this. You listen back to this and you won't like it.
No. I'll skip through this part. But aside from being SkeeYee, okay, I'm done.
Geez.
Aside from that, I'm good. This week was a bit slow. I feel like I was outside a lot last week, especially by my standards. What did I do? Made a bunch of music, to be honest. I made a bunch of music.
That's good.
More R&B-ish vibes. Yeah, just, the usual. We had a recording session for a future podcast, which is going to be hitting your ears very soon.
Oh, what was that?
What else did I do?
Was I? Oh, that's the one that you recorded.
Sam,
my bad.
you were part of that. You were part of that. Yeah. I can confirm.
My bad.
I can confirm. Aside from that, how am I? Oh, I'm vexed. I'm so upset at Mr. Elon Musk. Now, Elon Musk, if you are listening to this podcast, and you should be, because honestly, what are you doing, bro? Like, I am calling him out right now.
What's the whole fracas about Twitter?
So, do you know what he's done?
I saw that something is limited. Twitter limited, but I didn't know.
They're limiting. So for unverified accounts, you're limited to seeing 600 posts per day. If you are a newly unverified account, aka if you just open an account today, you're limited to 300 tweets.
That's like
a day.
1 minute of tweet.
That's like literally 5 to 10 minutes of Twitter. Then, if you're paying for Twitter Blue, you're limited to 6,000 tweets a day. He has the audacity to tweet, oh, we're updating this to, you know what?
Elon Musk might be my favorite.
Verified guys can have 8,000 tweets a day, and unverified guys will have, what did he say, 800 or something like that. Bro, shut up. What is he talking about? He's ruined first of all, Sam, do you know I watch Love Island? And Twitter is a huge place where we go and like talk shit about like the contestants and stuff. I can't believe he's taking away Twitter from us. But the thing is, the reasons that this thing is happening is way more insidious than face value.
Insidious. He's using that's a nice word. Insidious.
I know. Because like apparently the Twitter servers are like run by Google. I don't know all this tech stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently they pay Google approximately $1 billion per year to be hosted under that server. And Mr. Elon Musk, because they're not making money. They've lost 60% of their ad revenue because advertisers don't want to advertise on Twitter anymore. So they've lost 60%. Nobody's paying for that fucking Twitter Blue, right? So they I guess they're just making losses. He has laid off like 80% of the staff at Twitter, and now he's not paying Google. So essentially Twitter is done. I feel like it's done. I feel like this is the end, Sam. I really do feel like this is the end for Twitter. And it's sad because Twitter is such a like
I like Twitter.
It is. It's good. Like aside from there's a lot of negative stuff that can happen on Twitter. I have a lot of friends who leave Twitter just because of the negativity. But if you look past that, there's a lot of information that's shared on that site.
Yeah.
So it's like news for a lot of millennials. A lot of millennials wake up and read Twitter like it's the news. And that's been taken away from us. And it's horrible because as this happens, Reddit is also going down the shithole. So you know what we have? Instagram, Sam. Let's go to Instagram or Tumblr. Let's go to... or you know what we can do? We can just be real life people and just quit social media.
What an idea, right? So far-fetched that we can
I know. So how far-fetched?
Oh, man.
But anyway, that's pissing me off, man. It really has vexed me.
It's fine. It's fine.
He says it's temporary, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, that's where I am. I am very anti-Elon Musk at this point in time. Anyway, Sam, you want to get into the news?
The news. Let's do it.
Do you remember when Nation used to have this graphic that used to say north, east, west, south? And then that's how it comes up with the news. Remember that? Do you remember that?
That's so corny.
It was really fire.
Oh, fire, though. Look, you have opinions that just shock me. First of that song, and now you're telling me that the corny.
Right, don't remind me. If you remind me, I'm going to say it. It's like
the news.
I can't control it. Okay, so the news. We'll start with international news. I guess we can start with like fun news, like BET. Did you watch BET?
No.
Why, Sam? Black entertainment. You're black, aren't you?
Yes.
So why didn't you watch it?
Why didn't I watch it? Are you going to ask every single black person why they didn't watch it?
Yes. If you're listening to this and you're black, why didn't you watch the BET Awards?
I don't care about no BET Awards, bro.
Anyway, I feel you. I'm playing because like even like I feel like BET has really lost traction. Actually, this is the first BET Awards in a long time I feel like has had like a lot of like press. Do you feel the same?
that has had a lot of press
in the recent, like, maybe 5 years. Because there was a time, I remember when I was in high school, so this would be, I'm dating myself, this would be in the early 2011s over there. Like, I feel like BET was such a huge deal. Everyone used to be like, yo, the BET Awards. Like, it was actually even better than the Grammys from our perspective. It was like BET Awards, super, like, there was a lot of fanfare, everyone cared, and then all of a sudden it just fell off.
Nosedived. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know why it fell off though.
I actually don't know either, man. But
they just lose relevance.
Huh?
They did lose relevance.
I think they did. They lost a lot of relevance, but I'm sure there's more. I don't know. I'm sure there's more to that story than just that. But shout out to, what's this guy who acts as Madea all the time? Tyler Perry. He recently purchased it, I think.
Oh, did he actually purchase it? I thought him and Puff, Sean Puff Daddy Combs were in a bidding war.
Yeah, they were. Look at life. So one person purchases BET, the other is kicked off of being partners with C-Rock. So sad. Anyway.
Whoa. Did that happen?
Yeah, it did. Apparently.
Why?
He got let go. Because he claimed that Diageo were racist towards him. Apparently, based off of the success with C-Rock, he started his own brand. I think it's called De Leon tequila. And he claims that, so there's somebody else that Diageo partners with, George Clooney. He also has his own brand, and he claims that George Clooney's brand is treated, his tequila, I don't know the name, he claims that it's treated so much better marketing wise and everything. And they say that they even changed like Diddy's like tequila like bottle and its design to make it look cheaper to appeal to like the black audience, and they're just completely racist towards his own tequila. So he called them out on being racist, and they sacked him off. So yeah, it's kind of sad, but this is why we need to create these platforms for ourselves, Sam, because, bro, these guys will cheat. They'll use us for all the clout that we bring them and then spit us out.
Who is the they you're referring to?
Just they. They were the same day as DJ Khaled used to say. Those days. The same ones. But anyway, that's a side story. So BET, I guess. So big winners. Beyonce, she won the Viewers' Choice Award. Break My Soul, you know. I feel like Renaissance is like one of her best albums, like, and that's clutch considering she's well into her like career and stuff. Like being able to like create content that's still amazing, like she has. It's kind of, that's something to nod your hat. It's not easy. It's really not easy. So she won that Best Female R&B and Pop Artist, SZA. How do you feel about that? I think it's well deserved.
Yeah, SZA is a darling of the industry. Whenever I look at the awards, I unfortunately I don't see it.
Games.
I don't see it with a musical lens these days. I just see it as.
Oh, you wanna do that? Let's try that. So, Viewers' Choice Awards, Beyonce, that's Sony. Okay. Best Female R&B and Pop Artist, that's SZA, that's also Sony. Okay. Best Male R&B Pop Artist, Usher and Chris Brown. Do you wanna check what labels those are? Because I'm not sure about them. Is Chris Brown Universal? I don't know what Chris Brown is. Maybe you could check. While you check, I will be reading. Best Group, Drake and 21 Savage. That's Universal. Woo, let's go, Universal. Mr. Grange was happy. Okay, so that's cool. The people who lost to Drake and 21 Savage were Division, City Girls, Flo. I love Flo. Flo, have you listened to Flo's music?
Flo, the female.
Yeah.
No.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Flow are really
No, I
good.
have not.
Quavo and Takeoff. I can't believe they didn't give it to Quavo and Takeoff, man. Why would you not give it to Quavo and Takeoff?
Why would they give it to him? For what?
Because in memoriam, like Takeoff.
You can't see this, but this is exactly what we're talking about, Afam. We can't be giving awards that are supposed to be music based just of sentiment.
Nah, but but that one for real though. Like
maybe we should find another award to honor him, but let's not give the award the main awards. I don't even get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. I get.
Yeah, let's not give. Chris Brown is what? CBE, Jive, and RCA. Is RCA?
RCA. Okay, so this isn't that Sony? I feel like RCA is Sony. Yeah, it's Sony. Hey, Sony were big winners. And Usher.
Who is Usher? Like Usher or Asha? Oh my bad. Let's check. Let me just.
I do fuck with Usher though. But no, I meant Usher. Like
Usher is Usher. What's LaFace? How are these guys signed to like seven different labels? How does it work? He's signed to RCA also, I guess, is the most important, and RBMG.
See, because they have these different deals. There's somebody who handles distribution. There's somebody who does publishing. Then there's somebody, you know what I mean? Like it's so many. Like there's even this theory that Drake has deals with all the big three.
I'm sure they'll all want a piece of.
They want a piece of that. They want a piece of Drake. Best collaboration. Wait for you. Future Drake and Thames. Hey, Universal. Let's go. Then we have best female hip hop artist. I was surprised. It's Big
Thames is really winning Grammys and BET awards off a sample, isn't she?
Yeah, but it's deserved. Like she was literally singing on the song. It's well deserved, in my opinion. You don't sound impressed. Best female hip hop, Big Lato. How do you feel about that? She won against, and this is actually a very strong lineup. So this is. For me personally, I feel like this is industry games because in that category, Cardi B, Coily Ray, Glorilla, Nicki, Megan, and Ice Spice. Because honestly, I don't know. Maybe I don't listen to too much Big Lato music, but I feel like even on the come up, like Glorilla and Ice Spice have had bigger years than Lato, but that might be a very uninformed opinion because I don't really listen to her music. Nicki Minaj is a goat.
Ice Spice definitely. Even Glorilla, they both have had bigger.
I feel like they've had bigger years, but that's
maybe a bigger
me.
splash, bigger, better.
Yeah, or maybe
impact.
It feels bigger because they're new.
Well, yeah.
Okay, do you agree with this one? So, do you know what Big Lato is in terms of her label?
No,
I'm going to guess because we haven't seen Warner, bro. Like Warner is slacking, man. Did they even do this music thing? Sam, come on. Like, why are they failing us? Lato is Sony RCA. Ooh, Sony were big winners tonight for sure. Well, that night. Okay, so that's Big Lato. Then we have best male hip hop artist. Kendrick Lamar won over 21 Savage, Drake, Future, Lil Baby, Jack Harlow, and J. Cole. Thoughts and concerns?
Sounds like they picked the most popular people.
I know, but I mean, he did have the big album, so...
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm jaded when it comes to...
What do you mean you don't know, Sam? Do I think Kendrick deserved it? Yeah, I think he did. I think just based off of the album, I think it's well deserved. Obviously, me, I'm a Drake fan. Everybody who knows me knows I'm a huge, massive Drake fan. In my world, Drake would have won, but he didn't. So Kendrick is signed to Aftermath, which is Dr. Dre and Interscope. So Universal. So Warner so far have nothing. Okay, so there we go. So that's best male. Video of the year is Scissor Kill Bill. Well deserved. Video director of the year. Interesting. Tiana Taylor. Wow. I like it. I like it a lot. She won. And she won over Cole Bennett.
I thought A$AP Rocky.
Bro, A$AP's videos go hard, bro. For Orge.
I haven't really watched a lot of his videos though, so I don't know.
Bro, I feel like A$AP's videos are the best like spectacle out there. Anyway, Benny Boom, Burna Boy, Director X, and Dave Free for Kendrick Lamar. She won over them. Congratulations, Tiana. Best new artist, you like this, Coco Jones. So you listen to Coco Jones?
No. R&B?
Yeah, R&B.
I might have heard one or two songs, but I'm not even familiar with her. I'm not familiar with her discography.
She won over Ombre, Doechi, Flo, Ice Spice, Lola Brooke, Glorilla. I feel like, okay, Coco Jones deserved, but Ice Spice also had a huge year, if I'm honest. Also, why is Pink Panthers not in this category?
Well, I mean, I don't think she's made a big enough splash as the others.
Pink Panthers? What?
Has she?
She's had a huge year.
What are the records that she's had?
This boy's a liar. That boy's a liar. That's
never heard it.
Huge. And then her album, I don't know. I can't remember the name off the top of my head because I'm currently looking at what label Coco Jones is. She is in Def Jam, which is Universal. Whoa, a big shock. Pink Panthers. Bro, Sam, what do you mean Pink Panthers doesn't deserve to be up there? Yeah, Boys Are Liar, Pain.
That's a lot of streams. Jeez. Yikes!
Can you see the numbers? Wow! Okay, but it's not all about numbers, though. If we're talking about numbers, Pink Panthers washes like half. I think almost everyone on that list. But
that's
it's not about the numbers at the end.
I need to get more into her discography because I didn't know about this at all.
It's what made me start making a bunch of drum and bass and stuff. Anyway, so that's Coco Jones. Album of the year. Well-deserved, Renaissance and SOS. I didn't know they were giving joint titles. That's huge, though. Like for SZA to be put together with Beyonce in the same sentence. That's huge.
I'm sure Beyonce won't like that.
I don't think Beyonce cares. She didn't even go for the award. I don't think Beyonce gives a scoop.
They don't rock with BT. Oh, no.
Behind Jay-Z. Somebody said on Twitter, RIP Twitter, but somebody said if the awards show was in Beyonce's backyard, like she still wouldn't be there.
She still
like she'd have gone to she'd be at the store. She'd be at the store or something.
Oh man.
So both of them won. Dr. Bobby Jones' Best Gospel Award was won by Bless Me. No, the song is Bless Me by Maverick City and Kirk Franklin. I can't believe Maverick Franklin has been
racking up. Yeah, he's stayed a while. Maverick has been racking up a whole bunch of awards. They did the Grammys. They won at the Grammys and now at BET.
Congratulations to them. Best movie, Black Panther / Wakanda Forever.
What?
Yeah.
Wasn't that 3 years ago?
No, that was last year.
Really? I haven't seen that one.
No, the new one. Black Panther 2. Yeah. And then Best Actor, Damson Idris, well-deserved. Best Actress, Angela Bassett, well-deserved because she was snubbed for the Oscars. Yeah, what did you say?
No, I was saying, what's that show he acted in? Snowfall. Snowfall or Snowflake?
Snowfall. Oh. Snowfall. But well-deserved. And then we have Youngsters Award, Masai Martin. Sportswoman Angel Reese, shout out to her. She has had a huge year this year. Sportsman Jalen Hurts, BT Her Award, Beyonce. Best International Act, Sam. Our boy, our countryman. We are from the same country, Sam, with this winner, Mr. Burna Boy, Mr. Damini Ogulu. He. Sorry, don't look at me like that. Why are you looking at me like that, Sam? Why are you looking at me? So, yeah, Burna Boy won Best International Act over Aya Nakamura, huge name. Ira Star, huge name. Central C, with the year he's had, huge name. Uncle Waffles. I don't know how to pronounce this name. A Brazilian L7 Non. I don't know how. Oh my god! I feel like I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah,
KO from South Africa, Elame from UK, Stormzy, and Tiakola from France. That's decent.
Wait, so international is everywhere except the US?
Yeah.
Yo.
Let me see what Burna Boy is. I think Burna Boy should be Sony. What do you think Burna Boy is, Sam? If you're just to guess without checking.
I want to say Sony. No.
Burna Boy is under Spaceship, Bad Habit, and Atlantic Records. Atlantic is, yeah. Well, that's what Love Damini was distributed under. So I don't know. Oh, that's the first Warner win. Yay. Let's go, Warner. Atlantic is Warner. Let's go.
Why are you giving? These labels are robbing people. Why are you here trying to celebrate their wins?
That makes so much sense that the Africans would be under the least winning one. Oh, that actually makes so much sense.
These are conspiracy theories that we don't need to get into.
No, but it makes sense, doesn't it? Right? Why? Well, I mean, Thames won. And what's Thames as well? I don't know what Thames is under. Let me check. This is fun. This is the shit that us people in the music industry do for fun. Checking which labels or whatever or distribution companies are distributing certain artists, and then just being like, oh wow, that's interesting. So Thames, how would I check Thames? Let me check her 20 if Orange was a place. Oh, Sony. I think Thames is Sony. That's huge. Mm-hmm. That's huge. So congratulations to everyone. I think those are all the awards that mattered. No. There's one more that's huge. Big win for Africa again. Viewers' Choice Best New International Act, Libianca from Cameroon. Oh, okay. She won over... So let me just say this. She won over Ashake, Camido, Flo, Pabi Cooper, Werenoi, I believe, Ray, MC Ryan, and Maureen from France. That's fire. I think Libianca's had a massive year.
She had one big song and a few remixes.
Yeah, but that's all you really did. You did one big song to just... she has 21,000 monthly listeners, Sam. That is huge. Oh my God. Listen. Her first 5 songs on Spotify. People featuring Ira Star. People Sped Up. People featuring Cyan Ducro. And People featuring Becky G. Oh my God. She featured Becky G on People. That's actually really dope. That's so unexpected.
Wait, hold up. 21 million. How did she... This is incredible. Look at what a hit can do. Wow.
I know. And it is under exclusive license to 5K Records / Sony Music Entertainment UK. Shout out to Libianca, man. People is a huge... That's a huge slap. Like, that's huge. Like, massive. Man, that's the stuff that you dream of. Like, you know, when you're starting out music, you're like, bruh, I want to have a song as big as that. The only thing is the pressure that's after that. Now you have to deliver something as good. But I hope they put her together with, like, proper producers, writers, everything. Give her the best conditions for success, because I feel like Libianca is... a person for the future. So that was BET. Oh yeah, and then also there was a reunion performance with Quavo and Offset, which, I mean, shout out to them, man. They got over their differences.
Are they back together? They're back together now properly.
It looks like they're back together, and I'm really happy because, bro, it was so sad, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
a really influential group too.
Really, really influential. But yeah, that was the BET Awards. Shout out to everybody involved, and shout out to the marketing team, because I feel like it's been years since I cared about the BET
we cared
Awards.
about the BET Awards.
Yeah, but I feel like I care about them again. You know what I mean? And that's good marketing or something. Something changed. and for the better, So other international news, we have the big win. Well, not the big win, but like the reports about Mdundo forecasting 35% monthly average users. Is it average? Monthly average user growth in the upcoming fiscal year, which is pretty sick. So apparently, Sam, right now, they've recorded 26 million users for Mdundo, and they're expecting it to hit 35 million between this year and next year, which would be an increase, if my math is right, of 9 million users. So that's pretty cool, man. Apparently, they are on the up. Their biggest markets are Nigeria, Kenya, TZ, Ghana, and SA. All having a population of 422 million. And yeah, man, they're approximately forecasting a 31% growth rate for revenue in the coming fiscal year, which is gonna project a range of $2.5 to $3 million, which is pretty nice, man. I think Mdundo are making the right moves, man, because I feel like they're trying to really cater for streaming in Africa, which is the new frontier, I feel like, or it's going to be a very key frontier for the music industry in the future. So I feel like Mdundo are basically, because you look at Mdundo and you don't see, like, on the outside, you don't see like a big company, like you don't see it like a Boomplay or like an Audio Man.
It's very quiet.
It's very quiet, but they're really, I think they're setting up like the foundation.
It's a Danish company.
Yeah.
Ooh, I thought it was based in Africa.
No, it's a Danish company.
Their
CEO is called Martin Nielsen.
Okay. It's interesting.
Yeah. Have you ever used Mdundo?
No. I mean, back then, you used to download music off it, but I've not really used it for anything else. To just download songs off it.
Likewise, even me, I downloaded a bunch of songs back in the day. But they're apparently partnering with a lot of like the telecommunication companies in the continent. Apparently, they've signed partnerships with Vodacom Tanzania, MTN Nigeria. I don't know if they have a partnership with Safaricom. They also have one with MTN in Ghana, SA, and Airtel in Nigeria. Honestly, I think the key to gaining access to our market space in Africa is telecommunication, especially like if you're trying to get people to listen to music, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like the Mdundo is, you look at it now and you're like, that's Mdundo. But I think in the next few years, like there'll be a big player.
That'll be cool. It'll be interesting to watch. Maybe they might even go the streaming route if they get enough cloud money.
And according to them, they say, their target audience is the African audience. They like to do what they call hyper local something. It's like they cater to they cater to hyper local content or something like that. And apparently 80% of the music consumed in its focus markets is from their African music catalog. So they're genuinely not trying to like be the biggest streaming platform here that like, I'll run to Mdundo to listen to Drake or whoever. Like they want it to be a streaming company it's not founded by Africans, but it's in Africa for Africans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's pretty dope, man. I think that's pretty dope. So that's good news. Hope the projections hold and they keep on growing, man. Shout out to Mdundo.
That's interesting.
Yeah, man.
We'll see how they progress.
Yeah.
And if they get like, because a lot of times when they start doing well, that's when people will now start to like properly invest, which is where they blow
success
up.
breeds
so
more
maybe
success.
that's going to happen.
The other big international news is this is a bit of a, I don't know how I feel about this one. It's Travis Scott was cleared of all criminal. I know I'm all over the place, but he was cleared of all criminal charges because I went from that to Mdundo and now I'm back here. But I'll just kind of glance through this. So yeah, apparently the liability is not on him for the devastating events of Astroworld.
So how do you think it would be on him?
Because it was his event, Astroworld. It's Travis Scott's festival. You know what I mean? So who organized it? Travis Scott and his team in partnership with Live Nation and the venue, right? So you would think that he had a role to play because this is literally, if I had a festival called Afam and Friends, and then shit happens, I you know what I mean? Like if we had an event for the 30% podcast and it's a live podcasting event, we have 1,000 people turn up and then something happened. Like we did anyway. I don't know. I don't know how this legal stuff works. You know what I mean? But those
are good lawyers though.
Yeah, definitely have good lawyers and big money. But they said nothing Travis did or failed to do fits within the Texas Criminal Code. Attorney Kent Schaefer said about the verdict, the grand jury found that no crime did occur and that no single individual was responsible, adds District Attorney Ogg. And then they say the compaction in the stadium was made worse when a separate show ended before Scott's performance. And they say many people joined the already compacted crowd, funneling more bodies closer together. And essentially they're hinting at the fact that things were already going south before even Travis Scott hit the stage.
But did him hitting the stage make it worse?
Well, yes. You could argue for that question. Because I guess more people flocked towards like the main stage because he was performing. Maybe I don't know.
He didn't incite. I know because there are some reports that were saying that he incited, not incited, but then he like spurred the rage.
So I think no. So I think those reports were in the past. He has had a history of inciting people to like form mosh pits and all that type of shit and just rage and wild out, right? So in the past, he's been known to do that. So they were saying this is a result of you fostering that within your fans. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Yeah. So, it sucks because 10 people lost their lives. One of them being a 10-year-old.
Yeah. That's the sad thing. And then what? 4,900. I guess was the report. 4,900 people who got injured. That's like a huge number.
It's a massive number, man. And you feel bad for the families, man. Imagine like saying goodbye to like your sister or your cousin or your brother or your child, and because they're going to have fun at an event, you wouldn't even think something bad is going to happen to them, and then they don't come back because they died. It's not great. Sad. But they say that the chapter is closed.
Outcomes.
And that it's going to be more of like a preventative thing to make sure these things don't happen again. So yeah. Well, yep, that's that, I guess.
It's Travis Scott.
Okay. I guess we can move into more local news. I mean, we did report on Mdundo. In more local news, Sam, we have... Are you going to attend the Shoke Shoke Festival?
Shoke Shoke Fest. I don't know much about it.
Headlining is going to be Ruger.
When is it? Ruger, Mr. Cook that thing.
Cook that thing. I'm a fucking boy like me. I'm taking the podcast to the next level, Sam.
Maybe going down a few steps.
I don't know how to... I mean, I fuck with it.
Okay. How about you learn the words first before you start doing everything you're doing now?
It's funnier if I don't know the words, Sam. Do you get it? Like, it's funnier if I don't know the words.
Is it really?
So Mr. Asiwaju, how do I pronounce it, actually? You tell me.
No, I think that's right. I mean,
easy. So Mr. Ruger is gonna be in. So apparently, early bird tickets will be 1,500. VIP tickets will be 5,000. VVIP tickets are expensive. Apparently, to get a table at the event, VVIPs are gonna pay 100,000 for 5 people, which translates to what, 20,000?
That's 25.
20.
100 for 5 people?
Yeah, 20,000 per VVIP ticket, essentially. But they will be provided with 3 bottles of alcohol, fun, and which will include Moët and Chandon Imperial Brut.
None of Diddy's stuff?
Clearly not. Because it's going to be Johnny Walker Gold, Tanqueray, and Don Julio. So I guess there will be no De Leon tequila available. But if you also want to have a table for 10, just have to part ways with 200,000. Which, Sam, I have a question for you. Now, assume you were doing very well. You had your career is going well. You're making a bunch of money. Would you pay 200,000 for you and 9 of your friends to have a table at a place?
No. Not at all.
Really?
Next question.
Why not?
No, it doesn't. I don't know. I mean, for a concert, I don't know. I guess and this is just me. I think money for me would be. That's too much.
No, but at that point, money is not a question, because like the scenario I'm painting is you're making enough money. Like 200,000 isn't.
No, but whether or not I'm making enough money or not, it still has a value attached to it that links with.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But Sam, life is short, bro. Like you don't wanna go.
I know. That's why That's why I would use that money for something else.
You can use the other 200,000 for charity if you want, but then for this 200,000, you're using it for you. So
I just have 400.
Yeah.
I just have 400 on me. No, if I just have 400 on me, then I'm not using
Sam, you've just sold.
No, thank you.
You've sold your amazingly successful catalog for $10 million, which translates to.
Great. It's going to remain 10.
That which translates to over 140 million Kenya shillings, right? And
wait, and why am I the one paying for everybody? Everyone should grab the
because you're the guy with the money, bro. You're the guy with the bank. You're bankrolling the whole situation.
All right, okay, sure, for sure. All right, yeah.
So you're not a person who would pay a lot for comfort and convenience
for a performance.
But Sam, the tables come with a complimentary hookah.
A complimentary what?
Oh, shisha hookah, not not hookah as in hookah, like hookah as in shisha. Oh my God, Sam, where's your mind? Get your mind off the gutter. But yeah. You don't want a complimentary. You don't want shisha? No. But it should be interesting. I think we should. Maybe we should go, man. You don't want to see our countryman. Why don't you want to see our countrymen win, Sam?
We've had this discussion before about about Nigerians coming to perform in Kenya.
And we did talk about Nigeria, or Nairobi being like a huge market for Nigerian music. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward. I don't know. I low-key really want to go for this.
Oh, you could though. I mean, I don't mind going. It's just
early birds are 1,500. So if we were to buy tickets, we should buy them now. Hopefully, it won't be a bad experience. Like,
can we not decide? Can we not decide this on a public broadcast?
Why?
I don't know. I feel like it's TMI.
Why is this TMI? We're talking about buying tickets.
It probably isn't.
So I'm so confused as to why that's TMI.
I said it probably isn't.
You don't want,
it's fine. Let's continue.
You don't want people to know your moves. You want to be mysterious. and just pop up there.
Yeah. I don't want anyone to know what my next movie. I'm just
okay. Actually,
I'm a ghost.
Actually, I can back that because even me, I'm trying to be mysterious, bro. So anyway, that should be interesting. In terms of other news, I don't see anything that I really want to.
Not much happened, right?
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about anything else too much. I mean,
this is good. You presented the news well, Afam. Actually, you did well.
Thank you, man.
You deserve a BET award for this presentation on a podcast.
Thank you to my mom
in Kenya.
And to God, of course, and to Chief Keef for inspiring me to make music.
Keef. Chief Keef getting a shout out from nowhere.
Immediately after God is Chief Keef.
Chief Keef.
Oh my God.
Chief Keef got a shout out before God.
Immediately after God was Chief Keef. But my mom was first. My mom, then God, then Chief Keef. That's essentially
Chief
the hierarchy. Speaking of Chief Keef.
Oh man. So no more news?
Yeah, speaking of Chief Keef, an individual who's been known to make amazing music. Sam, what were you listening music-wise this week?
That segue will. Yeah, all right, man. New music. So we are going to start at the tippity top. Maya Molo.
Oh, Maya. Oh, sorry, I can't be doing this every
becoming.
Week. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh gosh, she's quickly becoming a
staple,
a darling in the industry. Yeah. She dropped. I think it's a single. It's called Cotton Candy. Some Afro vibes. Chill Afro vibes. That's cool. Her album art, I know this is really weird, but her album art she's been doing like a consistent thing, which I think I like.
Oh, I love the art. I love
like paying attention to that.
I actually, no, hold up. No, oh, you mean like the clouds and everything? Like the cloudy.
Yeah, no, just the consistent mode that she does it. I don't know how to start describing it. Let me see. I have to pull it up. Yeah. The cloud and then the chrome type text.
Do you know what I like? I like her logo.
Logo.
I like her logo. Her logo is really good because it's her hair. Like I actually think that's sick.
It's cool.
I genuinely think that's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's dope.
Let me see who Maya.
Otile Brown, Nadia Mukami. Is Nadia Mukami a Kenyan artist or is she a Tanzanian artist?
I thought she's Kenyan.
She's Kenyan, right?
Make me seem uninformed, Sam. Okay. Why are you exposing me like this? Why are you exposing me like this?
So they dropped My Sugar. That's what you'd expect. It's very bongo sounding. So that's cool. Truth by Emi Mudhiga. Mudhiga. That's pronounce that as a tricky kui. Did I pronounce that right? Mudhiga.
You
tried. That how you guess it?
You tried.
Yeah. That's produced by Kaxi.
Mr. Angela. I know you like Pani. I know you like. Sorry.
Yeah, he dropped. Actually, there's two. EA Party with King Kanja and then Overload with Sean Dampte. Overload is interesting. I've never heard Petrooz on like an that's a collaboration with an African, with a Nigerian. So that's pretty.
I'm not gonna lie. The recording for especially like the Nigerian acts, it's like it was very low effort.
It wasn't good.
The recording, Petrooz did what he does, but the other guys, I don't know. They didn't sound good to me, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Well, that's their problem, not his.
I guess.
Yeah, Tame It by Rumbi and Kili Hippie.
Very nice.
That was a good drop. I like that. Yeah. Let me see. This is a random one, but I really like Nasty C. I know this is not Kenyan music, but Nasty C, he's one of my favorite rappers. He's just brilliant.
Would you say he's better than Nasty D and Nasty B? Moving on swiftly.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That didn't happen. If you listen to that didn't happen. Go ahead, Sam.
How am I supposed to? All right. Let's see. Ooh, there's Petrooz. Let's go. First off, we can't bypass. It does this drop.
Yeah. It does this drop.
It does this drop 2 tracks again. He's all over the place. Shout out to him. Go listen to his music. I support his music. There's an album by Petrooz. Petrooz is an artist and producer from Mombasa. He dropped an album called Love Under Construction. I gave it a listen. I liked it. It had some really cool parts, and some maybe not so good ones. But the whole album, it was good hearing a full body of work, I think, from, maybe this is just me, but from a Kenyan, like a full body of work like that, where there's some songs.
Yeah.
There are themes, some of the writing and everything. I mean, I'm not going to critique that or criticize that, but the album itself, I think, was really,
you enjoyed listening
really interesting. And the production too was very good. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
so that's that.
Wait,
I don't know if you anything.
For me, like I listened to Habi by Tesla and Dovuku. This is just in addition to the ones that you mentioned. Also listened to Keki, Brandy Maina, Vic West, and Ska. Listened to Kitawaramba by Gwash and Queen B. And lastly, also listened to Timmy Blanco and 28s. I guess they're in a...
Oh yeah, they dropped a project.
Yeah.
They're a duo?
Yeah, they're a group, the duo. QBE versus Everybody 2, which is an album. I don't know, like, so they do the Western sound heavy. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I like it, but I don't know how I feel about it being marketed, because it's like,
yeah.
Do you do it better than the West does it? Are we adding any like African spin? But I don't know if I'm the best person to even talk about that, because like even me, the beats I make a lot of like Western like influence beats.
Exactly.
So it's hard. It's a hard conversation to have, because I feel like it's also a conversation I have to have with myself. But it's just like, how far? But then we have Nasty C. We have people like Nasty C, but he also does stuff like in his own, right? You're his fan. I'm not like a huge Nasty C listener.
Well, Nasty C, honestly, Nasty C, that's his sound. Like he came in doing that, and he's like, and plus the thing about him, if you listen to his albums, there's strong African themes.
Okay.
So it's not like he's completely abandoned. Here with some of the music, again, and not some of them just completely ignore their roots. Which again, I don't think everyone has to be like woke in terms of make music that must show. But I guess it becomes tricky when you are when your whole thing is a gimmick, is an imitation.
Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to express. But yeah, they released an album. So yeah, Sam, what did you want to play for the end of the podcast?
I'm trying to figure out. I would like to play something from Petrooz's album, or we could go with Maya Molo. Whatever you would like to do.
Why have you put this on me? This was your decision.
'Cause I'm not.
This was your decision. I don't understand how this has got put on me.
Absolving myself of all responsibility.
Why?
Don't you know that's how it works? Oh, you want me to pick? All right, let's do dang.
I'll put you.
Can we do two? Can we play them both?
No, it's too much.
Okay.
Although we've done that once in the past, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, we have.
Listen, I'm going to rip the Band-Aid. So Sam is of the opinion that we should play the Petrooz song, and I like it. So let's play the Petrooz song.
Jirani.
Yeah. So
let's do Jirani.
Yeah.
Here's Jirani. Petrooz with 2 O's.
Ukihama nitakufuata wangu jirani, nikueleze venye uwaga na kutamani. Nimechoka kukuchungulia dirishani, ningekuwa na namba zako ningekupigia nikualike huku nyumbani. Nimekufollow hadi TikTok, I'm loving everything you post. Naeza uza hadi figo just to buy you a plot. Juu umenichanganya venye na kuwaza, sijui kama nitakupata, ila nakutamani sana. Jirani mwema, jirani wendo nataka tena na tena. Jirani roho yangu imekupenda. Jirani yo 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 yo. Jirani mwema, jirani wendo nataka tena na tena. Jirani roho yangu imekupenda. Jirani yo 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 yo. Nataka nkupe mapenzi, tukiboeka tunde nyimbo za tenzi. Nileze nini upendi na ni nini unapenda, nende nkavunje benki. Ntakuposti sana hadi majirani wajue ni wewe napenda. Ntakuhosti sana hadi waseme follow her TikTok. I'm loving everything you post. Naeza uza hadi figo just to buy you a plot. Juu umenichanganya venye na kuwaza, sijui kama nitakupata, ila nakutamani sana. Jirani mwema, jirani wendo nataka tena na tena. Jirani roho yangu imekupenda. Jirani yo 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 yo. Jirani mwema, jirani wendo nataka tena na tena. Jirani roho yangu imekupenda. Jirani yo 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 yo.
Yep, so that was Petrooz, Jirani from his 2023 effort, his offering, Love no Under Construction.
Efforts. Nobody saying the word effort.
It's 2023 effort. No, it's a good. It's a good effort. I'd encourage you to check it out. Yeah. It's a good. All right, let's wrap this thing up, man.
But yeah, oh gosh. What were you saying? It's a good.
It's a good listen.
Yeah.
Take that.
Shout out to Petrooz.
It's a good listen.
And
I feel like he'd make good music with Bensoul, honestly. If those two link up.
Sam the A&R putting things together, and if that's actually happened,
let me make some phone calls.
Was because of Sam putting it out into the universe. But yeah, guys, listen, thank you as always for listening to us. That was episode 29 because we're 20 fine, drinking some 20 wine. It's blankets and wine today, by the way. Doing some 20 things with 20 rhymes. Let's go.
Okay, yo. Like, share, subscribe, do everything.
Oh, and also we have an amazing episode lined up for you guys next week with a special guest who you shall find out during the week. So look out for that. And listen, You can find us on all the social medias except Twitter because we're not fucking with Elon Musk anymore. But just find us on Instagram and
what if something positive comes out of this?
What positive can come out of this, Sam? The only positive that can come out of this is we all become less addicted to Twitter.
Really, that's a win.
It is a win, but not for me. I am not ready to not be addicted to Twitter, Sam. Like
I'm not ready to be not
exactly. I'm not ready to not be addicted.
I'm not ready to give up my addiction.
No.
How long do you spend on your Twitter?
Lots of time. Lots of time.
Maybe you need to find something else. Read a book.
I do. And when I'm not reading books or reading articles or making music, I'm on social media sometimes. You know, I'm a human being. I'm a human being. Sorry. That's shout out to Nicki Minaj. Anyway, listen, let's end this. As always, thank you guys and we'll catch you on the big one, episode 30 of the 30% podcast. Let's go.